You're from Atlanta? Is that where you're from originally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that the part of the country that you associate yourself with, or what? I mean, did you spend much time there when you were in Atlanta?
Well, all my family, well, most of my family is still down there.
Okay.
So I'm there quite a bit. But now that I have a daughter, we're down there. I mean, outside of COVID stuff, we're there about 4 or 5 times a year, pretty much.
So the reason why I ask is just basically also, do you have any sports teams from there, David? Did you grow up any Atlanta sports fan in any way, shape, or form?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. I was, I should say was, I am a Braves fan. Went to tons of Braves games because when they sucked, it was very cheap. I remember there was one of those quarter car wash chains called National Pride Car Wash, and they would have coupons that would allow you to get into the game for like a couple bucks. So my friends and I would go to those games. It wouldn't cost much. And then also the Atlanta Flames sucked for a long time as well. And so we'd get into those games fairly cheaply. And then unfortunately a Falcons fan too. So while I was at the World Series win that game, I've been to a lot of Braves games over the years, but I was actually at the last game in the old stadium.
The old Fulton County Stadium, the old Fulton County Stadium back in the day. So if I had to guess then, was like Dale Murphy your guy growing up? Is that?
I loved Dale Murphy, but I was also a Red Sox fan. I really liked the Red Sox, and then I moved to Boston from Atlanta, and went to tons of games at Fenway, which is just a completely different and better experience.
Yes.
And I was a big Dwight Evans fan. But I was definitely Dale Murphy was my guy. But all a lot of those earlier teams that I've named characters, like I've done movies and TV shows, and I usually have some old Braves characters in there. I did a movie called Hits, and I had 2 cops were Lemke and Blauser, were the names of the cops. And I got those sprinkled throughout a lot of my work over the decades.
I mean, and did you ever hear from Sid Bream and say, "What gives"? I mean, did you ever?
No. But I remember exactly where I was when the slide happened. I was at a bar in New York City, and I just remember hanging on to watching the game in a bar and banging my foot pretty bad on the stool, the little, the rail of the stool, as I was like jumping up and down, and got caught in there.
Well, I also remember one of the biggest moments, I guess, in Atlanta Flames history was when Jim Craig, if I'm not mistaken, after winning the gold medal, he went between the pipes for the Atlanta Flames. I haven't heard that.
And it was about as big a promotional push, because I remember Coca-Cola was behind it because they're local, and that was a big deal. And then I think they were gone within 2 years, I want to say. They moved to Calgary.
Yes, they did.
Within a year or 2 years of his signing, I remember. But I did catch a slap shot that went up and hit the because we used to buy our tickets. There was nobody there, so you'd buy the cheapest tickets and then you'd just move down, and I'd be in like the third row behind the goal, and there was Eric Vale. I remember it was Eric Vale who hit the slap shot and went off the glass and just went spinning, and I just instinctively, jumped up and put my hand up, and it hurt like a mother. I don't know if you're allowed to swear, but
no, it's okay. It is a family show, technically. But
a mother clucker. It hurt like a mother clucker.
Yes.
And, and I was probably like, I don't know, what would that have been, like 12 or something like that?
Amazing.
13, and just damaged my little hand, but it was pretty cool.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.